ISC class 12 history. Okay, ISC class 12 history. That means unit 3. Challenges to Indian democracy 1964 to 1977. This is the book we are going to follow. Okay. So in this today we'll discuss about the contribution of Lal Bahadur Shastri as the Prime Minister of India, and the second one we'll discuss is importance of the election of 1967. These two topics we are going to discuss. Okay. So first of all, let me share my screen so that it will be easy for us to go through what I have prepared throughout the day. So this is the syllabus. Okay, I'll put it down. So syllabus is all about development of Indian democracy 1964 to 1977. So I have decided to cover up all these topics one by one, not possible in one video. So all the notes are ready. So accordingly, I'll keep on explaining one by one. So today we'll go through Lal Bahadur Shastri, his contribution as Prime Minister in short, and the second topic, importance of election of 1967, we will discuss in short. So if you want to copy it, you can sit with a pen and paper so that you can either take a screenshot or you can copy it along with the explanation. Okay, so let's start our today's class with Lal Bahadur Shastri and his contribution as the Prime Minister of India. So this is the picture. So as you all know that Lal Bahadur Shastri, okay, after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1964, so there was a leadership vacuum, and it was due to the syndicate who favored Lal Bahadur Shastri to be the next Prime Minister of India. Okay, so Lal Bahadur Shastri was chosen by the syndicate members as the Prime Minister of India. So remaining the Prime Minister of India, being the Prime Minister of India, what all did he do for our nation? So I have highlighted few points to understand his contribution. Okay. So Lal Bahadur Shastri, his contribution. So you can see here. So after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1964, he was made the Prime Minister of India. He was known for his simplicity and honesty. So what were his contributions? So first of all, the point number one I have highlighted over here is Green Revolution. Okay. In order to sort out the issues of food scarcity, what did he do? He promoted agricultural productivity by supporting the Green Revolution to solve food scarcity. So definitely to fight against food shortages, there cannot be a food scarcity in future. So he worked tirelessly for the improvement and promotion of agricultural productivity. Okay. So he worked in order to improve the agriculture of our country by supporting the farmers. And second one is White Revolution. So what is White Revolution? Related to milk production. So Shastri encouraged milk production, launching the National Dairy Development Board. Okay, so this way he helped in order to produce milk and supply throughout our country. Okay, so that even the scarcity of milk can be overcome by producing milk and organizing it better through National Dairy Development Board. Okay. And the third important contribution is you might have heard about the slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan. His famous slogan highlighted the importance of soldiers and farmers in building the nation. So according to Lal Bahadur Shastri, both means soldiers as well as farmers are very, very important for building the nation. So his slogan was Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, giving importance both to soldiers as well as the farmers. Okay. Now, the fourth important contribution of Lal Bahadur Shastri is that when Second Indo-Pak War was fought, that is in the year 1965, he was the Prime Minister. So it was under his leadership, we won the Second Indo-Pak War, as well as he was the one who signed the Tashkent Agreement with Pakistan's leaders in 1966 in order to restore peace. Okay, so this is how we can say that the ravages of a Sino-India war was, we can say that we our humiliation was wiped out by Indo-Pak War of 1965, in which we own. Okay, so Lal Bahadur Shastri definitely was an honest man, so he was a very hardworking man. Okay. So if you are asked to write down any contribution, any one contribution, two contribution, or directly if you are asked to write down, explain the contribution of Lal Bahadur Shastri as the Prime Minister of India for 4 marks, then you can write down these 4 points. You can just remember the keywords: Green Revolution, White Revolution, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and Indo-Pak War of 1965, in which he was the prime minister. That means he was the leader of our country when Indo-Pak War was fought. And he also was instrumental in signing the task agreement. But unfortunate death of Lal Bahadur Shastri after signing the Tascan agreement was unfortunate for the whole country. Okay, because after signing the Tascan agreement within 1 hour, he died. Okay, he died, or we can say the proper word is he expired after signing the Tascan agreement. Okay, so this is all about Lal Bahadur Shastri as the Prime Minister of India. So we are beginning with a very short lessons. So today, Lal Bahadur Shastri and his contribution. Now, the second point we will discuss over here is the importance of the election of 1967. So this normally we don't get in our textbook. Okay, textbooks we don't get it, so I have prepared a few points over here, so we can go through it one by one. First of all, the 1967 election was very important turning point in Indian political history. Okay, first major challenges to dominance of Indian National Congress since independence, okay, slowly had come to an end. Okay, so here are some of the key points which we'll discuss one by one. The first important, we can say the significance of election 1967 is Congress monopoly on power that means came to an end. Okay, so the topic given over is end of Congress monopoly on power. So 1952, 57, 1962 with overwhelming majority. Congress was always on power with the maximum number of seats in the parliament as well as many of the state assemblies in which Congress was in power. Okay, the second one we can see here 1967 election saw a decline in Congress dominance because though they came to power in the parliament, but still they saw that in many of the states, several states, the majority, okay, the seat tally in the national parliament dropped significantly. That means though they were in power, but the number of seats were reduced even in the parliament as well as in other states. Okay, that means for the first time, non-Congress governments were formed in many of the states like West Bengal, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Odisha. Okay, so this marked the emergence of multi-party system in our country. India. That means 1967 we saw there are many multi-party, many parties coming. That means raising their head to come to power. The next one you can see here, rise of regional opposition parties. Even in other regions, like we call it regional parties, many regional parties also was born. Like you can see DMK was there in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Then another one was Bharatiya. Okay. You can see Bharatiya Jansangh. Okay. Bharatiya Jansangh, which is the precursor of Bharatiya Janata Party, which is now at the center. Okay. Then next one is Socialist Party, Communist Party of India, CPI. Okay, and many others. These parties capitalize on local issues of the people and the grievances, gaining support of the various states, and that became a great big challenge for the Congress dominance by forming coalition government. Okay, that means the rise of regional parties highlighted the increasing importance of regional identities. Okay, regional politics becomes more and more dominant over the national politics. Okay, then number three, the importance of election 1967 is that emergence of coalition politics. So here also we saw Congress started losing absolute majority in many of the states. So in order to be in power, they started entering into coalition governments. Okay, in various regions of our country, in many of the states, Congress, though they formed government, but with the help of other regional parties. Okay, and in many of the places they had to face a tough competition with the opposition parties. Okay, of the regional parties. This shift marked the beginning of coalition politics in India. Beginning of coalition politics. That means we call it no when number of parties come together and form the government. That is called coalition government, and the coalition politics became more and more dominant over in India in the 1967 onward. Okay. Dissatisfied. That means another important is that in 1967 onward, we saw the dissatisfaction with the Congress rule also. Many of the people were very much dissatisfied. They were not happy. Okay. Many, that means population was growing in our country, and Congress failed to sort out the issues. And there was a political stagnation, economic stagnation. Corruptions were also at rise. Inflations were seen. There were shortages of food shortages and all, food supplies, and also this all led to the great problem for the Congress, which they could not cope up easily. Okay, then the economic crisis in mid 1960s, like there was a severe drought. Okay, and because of the drought, which led to the food shortages, and due to food shortages, food scarcity, inflations were there. Okay, and the public support of the Congress also started to erode. Okay, and the people now were looking for an alternative. They were looking for an opposition parties who could present their views, their problems in the parliament, as well as who could address their issues properly, and the problems will be sorted out by some other opposition party. So they were looking for an alternative. Then the beginning of the decline in centralized power. So definitely earlier Congress was in power in most of the states. Also Congress government was there. So the entire country, even the states, were governed by the central government. Centralized powers were there. Okay, but later on we saw that in many of the states, Congress started to lose. Okay, they could not form their government. Either they formed with a very less majority, or with the help of other coalition partners where they cannot be dominant in the state politics. Okay, then we can see that that means decentralization also was important, as it allowed more and more diverse representative political system that could cater to the unique needs and demands of different regions. So main opposition political parties and their ideologies. Okay, so at that time, which all parties were there and what were their ideologies? So you can let us finish it this one. Okay, the first party is Socialist Party. Socialist Party, SP, focused on equality. That means we are talking about the ideology. Socialist Party focused on equality and social justice, and promoting welfare measures for the common people. That means they wanted to look after the welfare of the common people. Okay, they want to promote welfare measures for the common people. So this is the ideology of Socialist Party, SP. Then second one is Communist Party of India, CPI. So the socialism, the advocated, that means CPI advocated for socialism, seeking to establish classless society through democratic means. Okay, they wanted to establish a classless society through democratic means. Now another is Communist Party of India, Marxist. Okay, CPIM. So this was a breakaway faction of CPI. It was more radical, aiming for socialism through direct action and mass movement. This was their ideology. Okay, and the fourth one is Bharatiya Shiromani Akali Dal, a regional party representing Sikh interest in Punjab, focusing on regional autonomy and cultural issues. Okay, and the last one is Jan Sangh. Okay, the forerunner of today's BJP. Today BJP is there. So earlier it was known as Jan Sangh, and from Jan Sangh only BJP was born. Okay, the forerunner of today's BJP. It advocated for nationalism and Hindu unity and economic self-reliance. Okay, so the you can just understand their what you call it ideology. Nationalism is also there along with the Hindu unity and economic self-reliance. So on the basis of this ideology, all these parties are functioning. Okay, so Bharatiya Shiromani Akali Dal, even today it is there. Communist Party is also there. Okay, and Jan Sangh, now known as BJP. Okay, this is all about the main opposition political parties and their ideologies. Okay, so in the next video we'll discuss about Naxal movement in detail. Okay, so we'll meet again in the next video. Till then, please take care of yourself. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.